Hey everyone, this is Joanne coming to you live from New York. I'm also known as #UnicornBoss. So as you guys are jumping online tonight, go ahead and hit me up with some unicorn emojis since those are my jam. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. So super excited to chit chat with you guys tonight. I'm a little bit nervous. I've got a brand new tripod setup and I've been sitting here for 5 minutes messing around with a new tripod. So everybody just say a little prayer tonight that you guys don't come falling down in the middle of my video because new setups make me nervous. So I want to talk a little bit about the keto flu tonight. I want to talk about some of those unwell symptoms you can experience, especially if you're keto. And I also have an exciting brand new reveal of a brand new electrolyte supplement that I can't wait to share with you all. So I see a bunch of you guys jumping online. Welcome. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and say hi. Leave me a number 1. Let me know where you're coming in from. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. By the way, if you're a brand new friend, don't forget to comment new below so that way I can circle back around and say hi to you. I've got a ton of brand new friends, so if you're brand new to me, welcome. My name is Joanne. I've been keto over 1 year now, since October of last year. I'm down 60 pounds. I just love this keto lifestyle, and I just love jumping online and helping you all through your journey. And if you're keto, don't forget to comment keto below and let me know how long you've been keto, and feel free to give yourself a shout out. You know, you've been working really hard to lose that weight, so shout yourself out so we can love on you. I love supporting you all on your keto journey. So let me go ahead and say hi to a few people real quick and we'll go ahead and get started. Thanks for all the likes and the loves I see over here. That really helps out my videos a lot and it helps me feel more at home here, so thank you. Welcome to my space. By the way, if we're not connected yet, don't forget to go ahead and friend and follow me, and if you don't know how to do that, if you click on the bottom here, it will pop up and you can do see first and follow. And then if you want to turn on your live notifications, you can make sure you don't miss out on all the fun here that we do on my page. So let's see who we've got here. Hi everybody, welcome. Hi Regina, Amanda, who else? Linda, Todd, hi Todd, Matt, Vonda, who else? Danielle, Sylvia, Amber, welcome. Hi everybody, so happy to have you. So I have this brand new tripod set up. My tripod that I took traveling with me in Phoenix last week, I pulled it out and I set it up here on my desk and it just like kind of broke in half. So this was a last minute setup. So everybody say a little prayer that you don't come tumbling down here. My light's doing weird things. I don't know. We're trying, you guys. At least you can see my unicorn. So we're living strong there. So hi Dawn. She said she's down 18 pounds, brand new keto in January. Congratulations, sweet sister. So happy for you. So tonight we're going to be talking a little bit about what electrolytes are and why they're important. Has anyone here ever experienced the keto flu? If you have, go ahead and comment flu below. But I get hundreds of messages and I work on coaching a lot of people on their keto journey, and I'm so shocked about how many people don't know what electrolytes are and why they're so important. So that's what I wanted to chit chat with you tonight. You're so welcome, Dawn. You deserve it. For those of you that have experienced the keto flu, go ahead and comment and share with me what some of the symptoms were that you experienced. There's a plethora of symptoms, but like I said, I get so many messages, and while working with people, you know, one of the first things they tell me is, I'm not feeling good. I feel really sick, you know, and they start to tell me some of the symptoms, and I realize that they're experiencing the keto flu. And when I ask them what supplements they're taking in order to combat their keto flu, usually it's nothing. So it's really, really important, you guys, to be, especially if you're keto, if keto is your main goal, your body loses that electrolyte balance very rapidly when you're on the keto journey. So it's really important to be taking the right supplements. So we're going to be talking about that. So, okay, I'm seeing some of the comments flow through now. There's always a delayed reaction on my end. So I see dizziness. Yes, that was my first symptom as well. When I was brand new keto, around my 3rd day keto, I started to experience some of the symptoms of the keto flu, and the first thing I noticed was nausea and dizziness. I was so dizzy. I felt really, really sick. It was almost like a vertigo. It can be very strong. So if that's something that you're experiencing, just know that not that it's normal, it's not okay, but it can happen if you're not supplementing correctly. So yes, shakiness, nausea, muscle spasms. So I know one of my girls that was brand new and working with me said, you know, I keep getting arm cramps. Usually you hear leg cramps, feet cramps, things like that. that. Fatigue, super fatigue. I know for me, I was so shaky and tired and fatigued, I definitely thought like I actually physically had the flu, which is why we call it keto flu, because it really does mimic the symptoms. There's also a plethora of other symptoms. You know, it's not just headache, nausea, muscle spasms, fatigue, and dizziness. You can also experience things like constipation or diarrhea, so it can really upset your inner gut health. So just be on the lookout for those types of things. And even though I've been keto over a year, sometimes if I need to reset myself, let's say, you know, you're traveling or it's a birthday and you went off keto for a few days, it's really important over those next few days that you get back into your supplement routine and you're paying really close attention to what your diet is doing. So yeah, pickle juice can definitely help. That's a great tip. I'm glad you actually brought that up because I forgot about it. And exhaustion is another one of those symptoms as well. So the best part about the keto flu is that it's completely controllable, okay? So sometimes people tell me, oh, I'm scared to start keto because like I don't want to get sick. So first things first, it's completely controllable. You can actually prevent the keto flu if you just know what you're looking for and how to do it, okay? And you don't need to feel like that. And that's what I love so much about the keto journey, is that it's taught me to be really intuitive and listen to my body. You know, your body starts to give you symptoms of whether you're feeling well, like super awesome, or if you're feeling unwell. Sometimes your body gives you those symptoms and those triggers to let you know that not everything is okay. And I know for me, especially when I was brand new keto, you know, I was used to eating meals at certain time periods. You know, at the time I was came off of calorie counting, so I was eating like 6 small micro meals a day. So when I would feel like those times coming where I thought I needed to eat, that was probably one of the biggest things I also learned on keto, was that like I just need to listen to my body and only eat when I'm hungry, and when I am, to focus on eating fat first, right? So same thing with this. If you're listening to your body and you're starting to become more intuitive, you'll be able to stay on track better. Hi, Bethany, welcome. By the way, I forgot to mention, if you guys have a lot of fun on my page and you enjoy all of the resources and everything that I do here, make sure you go ahead and give the video a quick share. I so appreciate your love and support. So yeah, make sure you're following a daily practice of listening to your body. Only eat when you're hungry. When you are, eat fat first. Don't fall into the trap of eating at a certain time just because you think that that's what you're supposed to do. And that was like one of the most hardest habits for me to break. And if you're not feeling well, pay attention, okay? Because it's usually a signal of your body trying to speak to you and tell you that something's wrong. So like I said before, earlier at the beginning of the video, while working one-on-one with people, I'm noticing that not a lot of people know what electrolytes are, why they're so important, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video tonight. So I can say personal experience, I want to share a little bit. In the beginning of my keto journey, I wasn't really focusing too much on electrolytes. And then I started to realize that they were important. I started playing around with them. And I can tell you they've made such a huge difference in not only the way I feel, but in the success of my keto journey as well. So for those of you that don't know, I went to an event last week in Phoenix. It was a keto event and I just had like the most fantastic time. If you guys missed all of the fun that I did on my page, go back and swing through and you can see we got all dolled up and we went to this gala and all kinds of fun things. But the most exciting part for me was that we had some of the most elite keto doctors in the industry at this event. Do you guys know Dr. Ken Ford at all? If you do, comment Dr. Ken Ford below. But I'm a huge fan of his, and he was like there and I saw him and he was teaching us all of the things. It was so exciting. We had Dr. Colin and Dr. Mary Newport. I mean, just so many different ones. But I was most excited about Dr. Ken Ford because I thought that was really, really exciting. So, you know, we learned about lots of things and how the keto diet is supposed to help with a lot of these diseases and things out there, you know, just in the health and wellness industry. You know, we talked about the C word, we talked about cancer and epilepsy and anxiety and depression and brain health and function, Alzheimer's, so many different things. It was really, really exciting to learn about all of the science because I'm a little bit of a science geek. So I was really interested in a lot of the things that we learned there. And one of the things that we learned about that was actually on the on the agenda there was actually electrolytes. And I thought, gosh, you know, when it flew all the way out here to do this event, and I can't believe we're talking about electrolytes, but that just really shows you just how important they are and how important a proper electrolyte balance is for your body. So, so yeah, I thought that was really neat. So let me just turn my notes over because my setup is all messy here, you guys. For those of you that are just jumping on now, welcome. I had to do a brand new tripod setup, and so everything is all a little bit whacked here. But so I'm curious, what electrolyte supplement are you guys taking? I would love to hear about it. Oh, that would be fun if Dr. Berg would come. I'm sure we'll have him eventually, Linda. I actually just picked up my tickets to go to Keto Academy at the beginning of June. So that's when we really focus in on the science, and there'll be tons of doctors out there again. So I'm really excited for that next event. But I'm curious, what electrolyte supplement are you guys using? Go ahead and comment and share with me in the comments. I would love to hear about it. I'll share with you some of my favorites, and I want to reveal a brand new electrolyte supplement that's becoming available. So you guys should be really excited. You're some of the first people to ever see it, and I can get you on my wait list if you're interested. So first thing I want to talk about, some of the basics that you should be doing for your keto journey is, first things first, make sure you're doing a nice water with added electrolytes, okay? This is, of course, you should always be doing lots and lots of water, but especially when I'm fasting, if I'm doing anything longer than a 24-hour fast, I always want to make sure I'm doing some water with added electrolytes, which is really important. And of course, the pink Himalayan salt, which I talk about constantly on my page. It's so important. It's very vital to make sure you're getting these natural minerals back into your body. So I like to eat this. I suck on the larger salt crystals. This one here is a very fine grade, and I like to have this not only for cooking, but also because you can put just a pinch. See how fine that is? You can put a pinch in your water. So if I'm just using water from my Brita, I do a lot of filtered water as well. I make sure to add a pinch of pink Himalayan salt to all of my foods and all of my water, which really helps. So I see Dawn is talking about magnesium and potassium. Those are the two biggest ones aside from sodium. So make sure those are the big three, especially for helping with the keto flow. So you want to make sure you're staying on top of those. So, and then also as far as electrolyte supplements go, there's a few options out there. I'm going to share one that I was using, and don't hate on me, okay? I'm doing this in love, you guys. It's a little bit of a dirty keto supplement, so this isn't good for strict keto. I'll be very honest with you. I'll always tell you guys straight up. So is anyone out there taking the Noon tablets? If you are, it's an okay supplement. It's not the best choice. Like I said, it's dirty keto because it's actually got sugar in it. So when you read the ingredients, make sure you're always reading the back of the labels, you guys. Just because something says it's keto or that it's good for you doesn't always mean that it's a good choice. Another thing I see in my experience is a lot of people saying, oh, well, it's sugar-free. Well, just because something is sugar-free doesn't mean that it's keto. It depends on what kind of sweetener they're using in it. So for this one here, one of the ingredients is actually dextrose. So remember, anything that ends in an OSE is usually sugar. So this does have sugar in it. Like I said, it's not the best choice, but if you're looking for an electrolyte supplement, this was one that a lot of people had recommended to me despite it being not 100% strict keto. So I was using this one for a little while, and I was liking some of the benefits that I was feeling from it. But I'm really excited because we have a brand new electrolyte supplement that has launched that is better, a better formulation. And I'm going to go over kind of some of the differences with you. So you're getting a sneak peek at what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. It's called MitoPlex. Okay, you guys, I'm really excited about this. I've been taking this for about a week now. Ever since I got it in Phoenix, and I feel incredibly different, and it's amazing because I was already very strict keto. I'm down 60 pounds. I feel amazing. I'm pretty strict keto, you know, I would say like 98% of the time. I try and stay on track, and this just, I couldn't believe how much this made me feel better. My body is pretty stabilized and already well balanced. So if you're curious and you want to be able to get this product, make sure you comment waitlist below because I'm creating a wait list for this product. It's not available yet, but whoever are interested, I'm going to add you guys to my wait list, and once it launches, I'll make sure you guys are first to know. So I've been taking this twice daily ever since I got it in Phoenix. It's usually a twice a day supplement. I went to bed last night and I had absolutely zero muscle cramps, and so for those of you that don't know, I had an overnight travel flight back from Arizona to New York. So I had 3 different flights. I went from Phoenix to Fort Dodge, Dallas, from Dallas to Charlotte, and then I went from Charlotte to Newark, and then I had to do an hour and a half up north to where I'm located in New York. So I didn't sleep at all the night before. It was a completely all-night 15-hour travel experience, and the only thing I took during that time were 2 of my MitoPlexes and some of my ketones. And I'm telling you, you guys, by the time I got home and I went to bed, I laid down, and normally when I go to bed, I take an additional magnesium supplement because it helps me sleep and it helps prevent, I suffer from terrible leg cramps, especially, and I also suffer from restless leg syndrome. So I usually need that additional magnesium support so that way I can go to sleep and not be struggling with just that achiness in my legs. I was too tired though from traveling, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go head to bed with just my MitoPlex and see if that's enough. I just didn't feel like getting out of bed to get my magnesium, and I was shocked that I slept very well. I had no leg cramps, which was really, really exciting. So I'm really excited about this product and for you guys to get your hands on it. It's very keto. The science is cutting edge. It's state of the art. I'm really excited about it. So let me go over why this one is so special. So this is what the box looks like, okay? And a lot of the benefits that I'm going to be sharing with you are right on the back of the box, which I think is really exciting because if it's on the box, it means it's been patented, proven, tested, you know, and that we can say those things. So first things first, it helps to improve energy production. So if you're somebody that is suffering from not having enough energy, this electrolyte supplement is really going to help with that. So is anyone here good at biology? If you are, I'm going to ask you a question. Go ahead and share with me in the comments. Who remembers what part of the cell was in charge of energy? I'd be curious to know. Let me see if any of you guys know. Go ahead and comment, see if we have any science geeks out there. But the reason why I'm asking that is because the science in this is so exciting. So this is my favorite part about this electrolyte supplement here. So tell me, does anybody know? I'll give you guys like 30 more seconds. Does anyone know what part of the cell is in charge of energy production for the body? Let me know in the comments here. So I'll wait a few moments, but this also helps to increase your muscle mass, improve performance. It improves cognitive function, so you feel a lot more focused, alert, awake, alive. And it's also got some additional D3 inside of this. So D3 is really good for bone growth, function, your cardiovascular health, immune system function, just so many different things. And a lot of us, when we're tested, most of us show that we're D3 deficient. So that's really important that they added this in here, which is really exciting. So sounds like you guys don't know your biology, and that's okay. Okay, that's totally fine. But the part of the cell that's in charge of energy production is actually the mitochondria. So do you guys remember mitochondria from your earth science days? So what makes this electrolyte so special, so unique, so exciting is that it actually helps the mitochondria create more of them. So, hey Amanda, welcome. So happy to have you, sweet sister. So this helps with mitochondrial biogenesis. So this is going to create more mitochondria in the body, which in turn generates more energy. So I don't know about you guys, shut the front door, but I think that's freaking exciting because it's just a natural way for your body to amp up the benefits and the cellular function that it already does. So I think that's really, really cool. So hands down, this is a patented formula and it's the best electrolyte supplement out there on the market. You know, I'm really excited about the science, you guys, and I can't wait to share more about it with you. So let me just go over some of the things on the box here that maybe I missed, and we'll just go over it together. So it's got a MITO 2PQ technology, okay? So it's got some compounds that normally you get from fruits and vegetables, but it's found in this as well. It improves your energy metabolism by generating more of those mitochondria in your body, which is really exciting. It's good for energy, muscle mass, performance. This is something great to take when you're going to or from the gym, okay? And yeah, and it's got that vitamin D3 in there as well. So I am so stoked about this. If anybody everybody has tried it. I know Amanda has, so if you're still on, sister, and you want to share with us what you think of it, and I am absolutely obsessed. I'm in love. So I've got my new shaker cup here, you guys, with my unicorn on it. I've got about 20 ounces of water, so I'm gonna, let's go ahead and try this together. Do you guys want to see what this looks like? Okay, if you do, go ahead and give me some hearts below. Let's get some love going, and I'll show you guys how easy this is to take. So literally all you got to do is get yourself, you can even put it in a water bottle that you already have. Okay, you could just put it in a simple water bottle, but I'm actually going to add my ketones to it as well. So let me show you what this looks like. So you just take your water out, or your water bottle, okay, and let me see here. So, and this is what the little packet looks like. Let me just shake it so it's towards the bottom here. Thanks for the love on the hair. Yeah, I went purple and teal, so it's really fun. So this is what the packet looks like. I'm just gonna rip off the top. And then all we got to do is just throw it in our water. So it's really quick and easy. You can do this as a no-brainer. And the coolest part about this is that there's no flavoring to this electrolyte package. So, sorry, I got like the teeniest, tiniest little hole here. I'm just trying to make it a little bit bigger, so that way when I pour it, it goes in there nicely. So there we go. So all we've got to do is just add this to our water now. And there's absolutely no taste to this. So if you want to mix this in with your ketones or just enjoy the taste of plain water, it does not change the way your water tastes, which I think is really cool because, you know, I don't always want to be drinking something sweet necessarily. So this is like a nice break. You can just throw it in your water and just actually enjoy the taste of the water. So let me go ahead and shake it up real quick before I put my ketones in there, so that way you guys can see what it looks like. So here we go. Yeah, I treated myself to the unicorn cup. So yeah, really just gotta keep life fun, you know, you guys. Gotta keep it nice and fun. So if you want to get on my wait list for the electrolyte supplement, make sure you comment wait list below, so that way you can be the first to get your hands on it. So there we go. You can see it's pretty much no color. It's a little bit of like a light yellow, but absolutely no color whatsoever. And I'm gonna taste it right now, and I'm just gonna show you guys that it just tastes like water, which is perfect because I don't necessarily want it to taste like anything. So here we go. That's it. Just tastes like plain water. It's really refreshing and good. It's exactly the way I want it to be. Let me take one more sip, you guys. So that's it. So what I love to do with mine, and I'm going to show you one more step, is what I like to do instead of just drinking this plain, you can actually add it in with your ketones. So let me just take this little top off. Let me show you guys real quick. So I haven't taken my second round of ketones yet for the day. I did a lot of sleeping today, so I know I'm really behind on my messages. So if you're waiting to hear back from me, just send me a little bit of grace and love. That overnight travel experience, just catching up. So I'll be back on track tomorrow. So, but I do want to make sure I get my second round of ketones in. This is my caffeine-free splash. So I'm going to go ahead and just add this in to my electrolytes. So because it's caffeine free, it's not going to affect my sleep cycle. It's going to help support me on my fat burn, my keto journey, help with the focus, the mood support, and all of the wonderful things. So because my electrolytes, make sure we get it all in there. Because my electrolytes don't have any flavoring, I can easily add this to my ketones and get double the benefits. So I get all the benefits of the electrolytes plus all of the benefits of the ketones, and I don't have to worry about two different flavors competing with each other, which I think is really genius. It's really cool. I don't know if eventually the electrolytes will come out in different flavors for those of you that do want to enjoy the flavoring, but for right now at least, I can mix it in with my ketones and enjoy the benefits of both products without having to worry about them competing with each other. So when I taste this now, it should taste like a light citrus, grapefruit, watermelon. So let me do a sip real quick. Yeah, that is so good. So I'm getting double the benefits in there with my ketones, with my electrolytes. And oh yeah, I wanted to show you real quick. So I want to talk about like for those of you that are interested in the science and the numbers, I kind of wanted to go over the nutrition labels between the two different electrolytes, so that way you guys could kind of see it. So are you guys interested? If you are, go ahead and give me some hearts right here. Remember, if you want to get on my wait list to get yourself some of the MitoPlex, make sure you comment wait list below. I'm telling you guys, I've tried a bunch of different electrolyte supplements. I've tried more than just Noon. I've also tried Highlight and a few other brands out there, but this one is better. I can feel the difference. I've been on it a few days, and I can tell you I'm obsessed. I love the way it's making me feel, and I was already really strong in my keto journey, so the fact that I could even notice a difference really says something about the quality of the product. So I wanted to go over some of the cool differences that I noticed on the nutrition label. So first things first, this one here has 4 carbs worth of in the supplement. So this is actually has carbs per tablet. So for those of you that don't know what this looks like, the Nun tablets usually come, oh, I don't have an open one, but they normally come in little bottles like this, and they're like giant tablets that you would just dissolve in water. So, and you can get different flavors. So aside from it being dirty keto and having dextrose in it, which is sugar, it's also got 4 grams of carbs in it, which is kind of annoying to me because I don't know about you guys, but I like to eat my carbs. So this one here doesn't have any carbs at all, which is really, really cool. So some other things that I noticed, the Noon is higher in vitamin C. It has more vitamin C, but I'm not too worried about that because I get plenty of vitamin C from other things. But some differences that I noticed, vitamin B6, this one only has 2 milligrams for 118% in the Noon tablet. This one here has got 5 milligrams for 294%. So higher in the B6. The B12 for Noon is 250%, 6 mcgs. I don't even know what that stands for, but I want to make sure I give you guys accurate information. So for the B12 in the MitoPlex, B12 is 100 mcgs. So it's 4,167%. So it's going to give you a lot more boost in the B12. And then the magnesium, which I think is really exciting because I personally really need the magnesium support, like I said, for my leg cramps and my restless leg syndrome. So the magnesium in the Noon tablet, just to give you an example, is only 25 milligrams, and it's coming from magnesium oxide. The magnesium in the MitoPlex is 75 milligrams, so it's 18%, so it's much higher, and it's got citrate, glycinate, and L-threonate. I think if I said that right. So it's 3 different forms of magnesium, which I think is really, really amazing. And I think that's why I noticed a difference right away without taking any extra magnesium that was really able to support me with those leg cramps. So I'm really enjoying the benefits. And then also for the potassium, it's got much more potassium in it. The Noon tablet only has 100 milligrams for 2%, and this one here has got 275 milligrams, 6%, and it's 3 different types of potassium, by the way. The Noon tablet is just potassium bicarbonate, and the MitoPlex has bicarbonate, chloride, and citrate. So like I said, you're getting all of the basics, but in a much higher quality, which is really exciting to me. And then you also get the mitochondrial genesis support, the matrix blend. So you've got your creatine, your MitoPTQ, and your CMed 100. And the CMed 100 helps you with your DNA repair. So it's just a really, really amazing, exciting electrolyte supplement. There's nothing like this out there on the market. And you can see when I read side by side, pretty much it just blows the other one away. So make sure you comment wait list below if you want to be on my wait list for the product. I would be so honored to help you get started and help you start feeling better and really support you on your keto journey. I'm in love with it. I'll continue to give you guys updates on how I'm feeling and what it's done for me, but I'm a fan already, and I can't wait for you all to begin trying it as well. So thank you all so much for joining me tonight. Make sure you comment waitlist if you want to get your hands on the MitoPlex once it releases. Thank you all so much. Make sure you go ahead and friend me and follow me if we're not connected already. And if you had fun and you learned a few things on this video about the keto flu and electrolytes, make sure you go ahead and give this video a quick share. I so appreciate your love and support. Thanks everybody. Have a great night. I'll be back to chat with you again soon. Take care.